we are hoping that lot of now government sector is coming up, and lot of infrastructure is also, the projects are starting in Tamil Nadu also. And moreover, the government has decided, the central government has decided to come up with all the national highways with the concrete roads. From now onward, they will not go for the bitumen roads. So we hope that lot of construction activities will be coming up now. It will be increasing a lot, and we are hoping that the demand for the cement will go up drastically in whole of South India, not even Tamil Nadu, the whole of South India. If we talk about this, that yes, now there is a stability in the prices in whole of South India, and because of the stability, now the manufacturers are also hoping to do well in the prices, because now there are not much ups and downs in the market. So even the customer is also happy that they are getting the very stable prices in the market. So we hope that we will start making profits now because of the stability of the prices.
Very simple. Economic development, the whole country has to revive. The indicators are not very good. The business across segments is not doing well. So once the business sentiments improves, the economy improves. That's the first fundamental key factor. Then we also would like the interest rates coming down, which is pretty high. That's one important thing which has to happen. It's imminent. It can happen anytime. It has to happen. There is no escape. It will slide down. In my view, it will go down to something like 8% in the not very distant future. So that's one which has to happen quickly. And third thing is the approval process, and the red tape. It takes a lot of time. So the approval process, single window clearance, we have been asking for. Once that comes and the approval process gets expedited, I think these are three things which will cheer up. Of course, that will result in improvement in sales. Once the economy revives, the sales will improve, the whole thing will become beautiful. I think it will take a little longer to, because of the slowdown of the economy as a whole. So it's dipping. It's good because the inventory will come down if there are not many new launches. It's not exciting now to make too many new, but it will happen. The launches will happen. It has only come down. It's not stopped, no. So there is a reduction. It's a natural correction which is happening. Once the market revives, this will also start going up.
The delivery in time, the quality of construction seems to be an important factor now. Also lower rates of interest, because then it's easier for them to buy than holding the money in the bank. So such things are important. Of course, economy has to improve for a buyer to buy a product. It's not completely reviving homes alone. I see a lot of use to be put onto the existing old buildings, which is important. Instead of completely demolishing it, be a little bit sensible. We talk about a lot of green architecture today. So existing old buildings can be put to use in a new way and given life, which has to be realized. As much as it is important to give all the credits to the technological improvements, all the skyscrapers and completely building new buildings, I think it's really important to cherish and hold on to the old ones equally. Now that also, I think I'd also wish Happy Madras Week. So yeah, so revive some of the old buildings and keep them, and which would, I think, also bring in a lot of tourism and stuff.
In fact, today with the infusion of internet and lot more, people are more informed than at any point of time previously. So when I meet a customer today, in fact, he actually knows a lot about paint and what he wants to buy already. This requirement is more coming from, let us say, certain value-added services. So which is where we have actually been focusing towards few services aimed at the consumer. If you look at our portfolio, we have services which is primarily aimed at the institutional large clients, which is also incidentally the biggest client segment for this event which we are talking about, let's say builders, architects. We have a separate division called project sales, where we have specialized technical people who are working with these, where the discussion goes beyond just what is the product. It primarily talks about what is the overall design of the project and how does a paint, or for that matter any material, fits into that entire space. Okay, so when an architect is first of all creating that project with a certain thing in mind, how can we be of use to him? How can our design ideas help in making that project better? Today increasingly there is let's say the other demand from an end consumer point of view is that he is not just interested in color or paint. Okay, he is more interested in the decor of the house. Okay, so today people are no longer let's say redoing the house doesn't mean just painting it. Redoing the house means giving your home a complete makeover. So where we actually are now moving away from just repainting the house to how can we help him redesign the entire house. So we have services like color consultancy at home, where professional designers go to consumers' home and help them redesign their entire home. So along with the painting, we give them ideas in terms of what would be the furniture, what would be the decor that they can look at, which will go in with the overall theme of the home. So these are the some of the things which we feel that there is a lot of potential, because customers are moving from a mere product-oriented solution to a more service-oriented solution.
Now today the economic situation is very this one, so people want to have a price competitive lifts. So that we are making it actually, and we are giving to the customers to meet the all safety and quality product. And at the same time, there is another segment where the premium requirements market also is there. So it is the CAI, we are taking it, we are addressing both the markets and able to meet the customer needs. And we have got all the facilities from manufacturing and as well as sales, servicing. So it is a one-stop solution or customer choice to have CAI for the lift. So that is our motto. So any lift requirement, people will remember us, and we will also support them and service them in a very best way.
In recent past, we have continuously seen steel prices going down on month basis, and at JSW Steel, as the largest steel manufacturer in private sector in a country, we definitely take note of this situation, and we are watching the situation. Our continuously as a company, we are trying to expand our base in terms of reaching out to the larger number of and corner of country in terms of where the steel can be distributed, expand our retail network. So what we are trying is that to expand ourselves far and wider and reach as much as end user possible and have the product available, give them an option to choose from one of the best steel which is produced within country and which can be made available to them locally. See, steel can broadly be divided into branded and non-branded items. So branded items would always get driven in terms of the demand created, the awareness, the consumer pull, and non-branded steel items would get sales of it would get driven on the strength of its quality, specification, and ability to deliver in terms of meeting the customer's demand, faster delivery. So we as a company are trying to balance out on both the segment, that is the branded and as well as non-branded, by taking adequate step on that.
Metalcraft is a 27-year-old firm, and as the market has grown, Metalcraft has also grown as per the market. And the changing trends, what we see right now, people prefer everything contemporary. And they like for automation example, everybody is going for automated gates or rolling shutters, and the designs are more contemporary. They are going for wooden gates. Earlier it used to be only metal. Now they go for wooden gates, and now there's a lot of other elements added to it. We also have some brass motifs which are gold plated, which people have started liking. And in terms of staircases, now we are also going with glass.